Hello, welcome back to Equilibrium. Today's video is all about how reconnecting to nature can help us reconnect to ourselves. So why is it important to reconnect with nature? What is the importance of us being in nature and reconnecting to nature? Well, the biophilia hypothesis states that we naturally have this innate connection to nature, innate connection to the natural world and all things natural, wildlife, animals. We have this innate connection to be around nature and to be around other animals. And this innate connection that we have to nature is something that we've seen since the beginning of our time. Our ancient ancestors had a really deep connection with the natural world. They would worship and serve nature. And this is something that we seem to have lost over time. With the modernization of the world, with the increased use of technology, we tend to connect more with our technology than we do to each other, than we do to nature, than we do to animals and wildlife and the world. So how then can we rediscover this connection to nature and reconnect to the natural world? First of all, we can spend more time in nature. We can try and, as much as possible, try and spend more time outside, more time with animals, more time with other people, more time in the natural world, more so than we do, inside, on our phones, in our cars, as much as possible. So this also means walking instead of driving, if that's possible for you, if it's a short distance. So try not to rely too much on just getting in the car, maybe seeing if we can walk to our destination instead. And this just comes as a part of understanding that we are a part of nature. Nature isn't something that's separate from us. We are a part of that natural world, that natural ecosystem, and we depend on the natural world to live and eat and breathe. And we are very much dependent on the natural world for our survival. So we need to understand that it's not a separate thing from us. It's very much a part of us and a part of our survival as a species. So we can spend more time in nature through meditating. We can spend time meditating outside in nature and being present in the moment and meditating to the sounds of nature and to the natural world. If you live in an area that's more built up, that has more cars, more people, it may be more difficult for you to sit and meditate to the sounds of nature without having sort of the hustle and bustle of life going on. So it may be more difficult for you to do that, but try as much as possible. Maybe just try and find a time of day that's quieter, maybe like first in the morning, first in the evening, to spend some time outside, to meditate and to be in nature and be present in nature. But then other than that, it's trying to find as much time as possible to be outside and to be present when you're outside. So, if you're going for a walk somewhere outside, try as much as possible to be present in that moment and use all 5 senses to smell the natural world, to hear the sounds of the natural world and just connect to the earth. And as much as possible, trying to spend some alone time in nature, if that's just being on your own and present in the natural world. That will really help you to sort of rediscover yourself and rediscover the natural world. And then you could also come back home and journal about your experiences and write down what came up for you when you were spending time alone in nature, and to help you have that rediscovery, that reconnection to the natural world and also to yourself. And another way to reconnect to nature is to try and eat more natural foods, try and eat, more fruits and vegetables. And if it's possible for you to be able to eat more organic food, eat more food that's been grown locally and in season, which in turn will also be better for the environment as well. So if that option is available, try to buy more organic, natural foods and try to avoid foods that have been really heavily processed. And just eat more food eat food that's as natural as it possibly can be, as much as possible. So I hope this helps you to find, more ways, more ideas of how we can reconnect with nature, and how reconnecting with nature will help us to reconnect with ourselves and have a better understanding of ourselves and who we are. Please do subscribe for more videos like this in the future.